After the last showdown event, we turn our attention back to the main league with the third event of Marbled Superiors Season 4, the Tightrope. The first event ever to start off this competition will be the third event in this season. Hello everyone, my name is Galactic, and I will be commentating this event as I have every single time in this event. Now this is a very historic event as it's the first one ever. Blue Air Blasters from the Gracious Glaciers in the standings, by the way, are tied at the top with 40 points. Local Maniacs is 3 points behind in third. Mystic Twisters, 13 points behind in fourth place, and everyone else kind of stratified. So here is the example run with the Supercells. We've had 3 different winners in this event, the 3 times it was done. We had the Northern Narwhals in Season 1 with a tiebreaker between them and the Yellow Jackets. We also had the Solstice Squad in Season 2 and Mocha Maniacs in Season 3. So it works the same as every other Tightrope. The end is 130, the Villano blocks are 120, and then the beam is 1 to 100. So the Wicked Wizards will be starting us off in reverse championship order, sitting in last place. And this isn't looking too bad. They're going to get 1 to the end, and they will already redeem themselves from their first 2 events. The record, by the way, is 384. No, it's not 384. It's 403 by the Lucky Lemons. And they will take first place with 370. Now the Heat Strokes, who sit just 2 points above the Wicked Wizards in 15th place. The 2 debutantes of the season already not showing get off to a great start, but unlike that, they will also have a pretty good run. 389 is a very good score by the Heat Strokes. I can't quite remember how they did in the showdown of this event last season, but it must have been pretty average since I don't remember. Now the Northern Narwhals. A disappointing start to the season for them, but it's expected after their Season 3. Down they come. Oh, this is not going well. And it's not that bad of a run. Oh, it is. 301. It's kind of low. So that's not going to be good for the Northern Narwhals, especially for a team who has mastered this event the last 3 seasons. Just not doing well at all. Now the Yellow Jackets. The team who finished right behind them in Season 1 with a tiebreaker, if you remember that. And down they go. Not looking too bad. Oh, they're going to get both of their 2 of their marbles jammed in the opening. And that's going to be at 358. What a bizarre occurrence right there. Both of them getting stuck. Neither of them deciding to get in or not. 358 will put them in 3rd place. Now the Holographics, sitting in 12th. Got a decent finish in the last event. Not so much in the first event. How will they do here? Oh my goodness, this is going to be really good. They get 2 to the end. 1 to 100. 426 will break the record by approximately 23 points. Holographics have, I don't exactly remember that they've done well in this event, but showing up here with a 426, breaking the Marbled Superiors record. Now the Shockwaves. They got 14th last time in this event. Let's see how they do here. And, oh my goodness, that was anything but good. All splaying off to the side early, no coordination at all. 269 will put them well adrift, 5th place. Now, the Nanospheres did pretty well last event. Had a bit of controversy last event between them and the Limelights. And let's see how they do here. It's not that great, but they will get a finisher that will hopefully save their otherwise pretty underwhelming score, which is 344, just above the Northern Narwhals and Shockwaves. Not looking great so far for the Nanospheres. Now, the next team, the Limelights. Had a bit of controversy with the Nanospheres, as I said earlier, from last event, who were pushed out of the way by the Nanospheres. Let's see how they do here. Not too bad. They're going to get 2 down to the end, and will redeem themselves from last event. 419 will not put them in first, but just 7 points behind. Very good run from the Limelights. Very similar. Wow. Similar to the Holographics, who will be just barely ahead of them by 7 points. Sitting all the way down there, Shockwaves with 269. Now the Lucky Lemons start off the second half of teams. And down they come. Not looking too bad. Oh my, that's another phenomenal run. Whoa, the 425 is going to be 1 point off the Holographics. 1 singular point. And that will obviously put them second, but oh my goodness, they could not have been closer. Now the Solstice Squad, who used to have this record, and got upset in the last event. They need a good finish here, and it's not looking too bad. It's also not that good. 369 will be 6, exactly 100 points above the Shockwaves also. It's still not that good of a run compared to what they would have wanted, especially after the last event, where they disappointingly did not very well. Now, Team Toxin. I think they came 8th last time in this event. Let's just see. Sitting in 5th in the standings. Not too bad, but they're going to get one at the end. They kept pushing each other off the course, which will never do you well. Very similar. I did it again. Similar to what they did last season. 359 would put them in 7th. Now, Tidal Waves. They actually sit in 5th place in the standings. Team Toxin sits in 6th. No medals, of course. Ooh, that's not too bad. Will this one get to the end? Oh my gosh, and it barely misses. 110 will just barely not be enough. Look at this, so close. Literally barely on the edge and just falling off at the end. 396 will put them in 4th place. Now the Mystic Twisters. I believe they came 15th in this event last season. Not good at all. Can they redeem themselves from that? And it's not looking too bad. Everyone making it far, and one of them will get to the end. 421 is going to put them in 3rd place. Just 5 points behind the holographics. Everyone's getting so close, but just not able to reach above that 426 mark. Mocha-Maniacs, if there's any team who could do it, it's them. They won this event last season. How will they do here in Season 4? Down they come. It's not looking too great. They were kind of slow. And once again, they will get 2 100s. 382 is the exact score they got last season. But the competition here is way more stiff than last season, so it's not going to be that great. Now the Gracious Glaciers. Sits in tied for 1st, but 2nd as medal count, or medal type, I should say. And it's not looking too bad. One will get to the end, but I don't think that will even go for a top 5, and it won't. Just 7th place, 387, beating the Mocha-Maniacs by just 5 points. Now, for our last team, as they're coming up in a second, the Blueberry Blasters. How can they do well here? They have to do better than the Gracious Glaciers to have the lead in the standings. Down they come. This is looking very good. They're going to get 1 and 2 to the end. This could possibly be another medal, and it will. 3rd place, 422. By 1 point, they will beat the Mystic Twisters, but by 4, they will not win the event. But still, phenomenal runs. The top 5 in this event separated by 7 points. Unbelievably close. Holographics, Lucky Lemons, Blueberry Blasters end up in the top 3. Mystic Twisters and Limelights were incredibly close, but just not Podium. Shockwaves and Northern Narwhals, definitely not the same. They are far behind in the bottom 2. But the Holographics, this is their first ever event win in the history of their career. Lucky Lemons coming in 2nd. Blueberry Blasters will definitely be taking the lead with their 3rd medal in a row. Now, the standings. The Blueberry Blasters, of course, have the lead with their 3 medals over the Gracious Glaciers and Mocha-Maniacs. Holographics jump 8 up to 4th. Mystic Twisters fall down to 5th. Lucky Lemons in 6th. By the way, this is the first time that 3 medals have been consecutively taken. Or I should say, a team has gotten 3 medals consecutively. Northern Narwhals sitting down there with just 8 points. And the next event will be the Whirlwinds. I'll see you there. Goodbye.